Hello everyone, I'm here with Tech Motorsports and the next project. I forget what year it is, but it's a 325 E30 and I will be doing, I won't say all the work, but a lot of the work. My friend GR has decided to take this project on and brought me in and wants me to do a lot of the fabrication and a lot of the stuff that he cannot do. But he also wants to go in and do some of the work himself. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting this car in segments. The first part is going to be installing the engine, which we'll get to that here in a few seconds. So we're going to be installing the engine, the transmission. Most likely there's going to be a little bit of tweaking in the firewall area. And there's going to be some suspension work that's going to be done. There is a laundry list of items. We're going to support the strut tower. Same thing we're going to be doing with the rear subframe. We're going to be going through that. I mean, technically this car is going to go through, it's going to be like a retro resto. So it's going to be completely, once we get everything done with the brackets and everything in place, the engine fits in, everything is good, then it's going to get torn down and it's going to get completely sandblasted, and we're just going to go through the whole entire car. Again, like I stated, he's going to do some of the work because he just wants to put his hands in it as well. So yeah, so this was all complete, as he has already been working on it. He's gotten this far, done all the work himself. He's got the doors, the fenders in another shop, and all the interior and everything. It is all the glass out. I mean, he's literally been working on this car for probably about 4 or 5 months already. So he's been, plugging away little by little, and now it's gotten to the point to where the engine and transmission has been purchased. So that's sitting in the next bay over. And some little odds and ends, which we already got the items that we're going to fabricate, the reinforcement plates that we're going to end up doing. So yeah, the plan for this car also down the road is it will be an M3 clone, an E30 M3 clone. So we'll be working on getting that done at a later point, but it is down the road a tad bit. So yeah, there's the body itself is in decent condition, not perfect, but it's in decent condition. But definitely a good candidate for what GR wants to do. So yeah, fun. Okay, so back here in the trunk, it's really in good condition. We will be, or GR is going to be removing the spare tire compartment there, so it's going to be completely flat. And that's one item that we were kind of back and forth, but now he knows what he wants to do. So when we first discussed this project, of course, we were going to end up doing a handful of stuff. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted to, not just throw a bunch of money at it, but we wanted to make sure, when we're all said and done, it's not the what ifs. So as time progressed, more research has been done. He realized, like, we need to do this and this now, because sooner or later when we get to a certain point, he's going to probably be like, should have done it that way. So as the project moves forward and gets down that pipeline, I'm sure some of the stuff that we have planned will change into something different. So which that's good. It gives us a starting point, and this project is going to at least be maybe a 2-year project. So let's see if we can do it quicker than 2 years. As for the interior, he's planning on keeping it super clean. What we're looking at right now is keeping the stock gauges, but we're going to try to keep it as clean as simple with just the original dash and that kind of stuff. So nice, somewhat bucket seats, maybe the original ones recovered stuff, and the same thing with the back seats. This will technically be a weekend car, so definitely want the luxury of AC and heat. Not that we need heat here in Florida, but I'm one that gotta have heat. I don't care even if it's cold for 1 day, and that 1 day I want heat. So yeah, So that's pretty much covers the whole the interior. There's not much to cover on that, but like I stated, we're just going to try to keep it to OEM. Let's take a look at the engine that we're going to be installing. All right, long and behold, the powertrain. So this is a S65, which it was purchased, and it was a package deal with the DCT transmission, but the DCT transmission is being pulled off, and we'll put it in a 6-speed manual. So we got the 6-speed manual here. We have the clutch and flywheel and everything already there in the box. That is a used item, so we're going to replace that once we get everything in and out. So it gives them a little bit of time to get the new clutch and everything, but we got the flywheel and stuff. So this is going to be the beast that's going to be in that car. I've already done a little bit of research, and so has he. He's actually been just on the internet, just trying to pull as much information as possible to make our jobs easier. And yeah, there's been S62s that have been thrown into the E30s. I've seen these already, the S65. So it is possible, and it's going to be a lot of work, and it's something that, of course, I haven't done before, but it is something that if the person that's having me do it has got some patience, we could definitely get this figured out. So there's going to be it's going to be some tight places, but we will make it work, and yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I think we plan to have this car and the engine dropped off at my place in about, let's say, maybe 30 days to maybe 45 days, so that I could go ahead and start getting the engine in place, mount the motor mounts and the mounting of the engine, taking care of the transmission tunnel and the somewhat a little bit of the firewall that I have to cut into to get the exhaust and everything to flow through. So yeah, it's going to be a nice long project, but again, I won't be doing the whole entire thing. Some of these stuff will be done by GR, so we should be square on that. So this engine has already had the rod bearings already done from the previous owner, so that's one good thing that we didn't have to worry about. But we are going to go through and spruce it up a little bit, and the other thing that we're not really concerned, but mainly more just tackling the airbox. We already know that the airbox up top is probably going to hit the hood. Not probably, it's going to hit the hood, and we want to keep the OEM hood. So we'll have to figure something out with that plenum right here. So yeah, I hope you guys follow on this build. This is going to be an exciting build. It's going to be some excitement. I'm hoping it's going to be trouble-free, but you know, with any build, it's not a trouble-free. But yes, I hope you guys follow along. Hope you enjoy this intro, and hopefully we'll start plugging away on this soon, and you'll see this on my channel coming out probably sometime around December 2021 will probably be the first episode of it. So hope you guys look out for it. Stay tuned, and like always, like and subscribe, and hope to see you in this build.